Good evening, I'm Sarah Sapsanama. Let's begin with the headlines of the hour. CPN-UML suspends former Koshi Province Minister for Internal Affairs Leela Ballabh Adhikari following allegations of involvement in human trafficking. Investigation underway on 6 individuals. Number of flights go down by 35% as Trivandrum International Airport closes for 10 hours every night. Airline services, travel agencies and Nepal government agree not to hike flight fares for the time being. A senior advisor to US President-elect Donald Trump says Ukraine's focus must be peace and not retaking territory, adds Ukrainian President Zelensky should have a realistic vision for peace. And Nepal loses to UAE by 13 runs in the ICC Under-19 Women's T20 World Cup Asia qualifiers. Lavanya and Rinita's third wicket partnership instrumental for UAE. CPN-UML has suspended former Koshi Province Minister for Internal Affairs and Law, Leela Ballabh Adhikari, who has been alleged of involvement in human trafficking. UML's Koshi Province Chair Ghanasham Khatiwada issued a press release to inform that Adhikari will no longer be a member of the National Convention Representatives Council and his general membership of the party has also been scrapped until the case concludes. CPN-UML Koshi Province Committee has urged the government for an immediate investigation into the matter, saying the allegation of human trafficking was serious. The party has also mentioned that it was aware of speculations that the investigation would not be fair given that it is in the government. Former Koshi Province Minister Adhikari had travelled to Japan with 3 individuals with fake IDs. The 4 had been returned by Japan immigration after questioning, saying that their purpose of the visit was not justified. Adhikari had resigned later on moral grounds. The 3 who accompanied Adhikari to Japan are in police custody for investigation. 3 more individuals were also arrested for helping forge the fake documents for the 3. Yesterday, Kathmandu District Court remanded the 6 for 4 days in custody for investigation. CPN-UML Secretariat meeting has endorsed the decision taken by party's Koshi Province Committee to suspend former Koshi Minister of Internal Affairs and Law, Leela Ballabh Adhikari, over allegations of human trafficking. The Secretariat meeting took place to discuss on contemporary politics, government performance, upcoming by-election, among others.
Koshi Pradesh ka आंतरिक मामला मंत्री लीला बल्लभ अधिकारी जी को विषय में जुन गंभीर प्रश्न उठेको छ त्यो प्रश्न को कानूनी निरूपण नभएसम्मका लागि कोशी प्रदेश कमिटीले उहाँलाई पार्टीका सबै जिम्मेवारीहरू र पार्टी सदस्यताबाट समेत मुक्त गर्ने जुन निर्णय गरेको छ त्यो निर्णयलाई अनुमोदन गर्दै उहाँलाई सबै खालका जिम्मेवारीहरू एउटा मुक्त गर्ने निर्णय गरेको छ र उहाँको बारेमा लागेका सबै आरोपहरूको वस्तुनिष्ठ तथ्यपरक र गम्भीर छानबिन राज्यका सम्बन्धित निकायहरूले गरून् र त्यो छानबिनमा पार्टीको तर्फबाट पूर्ण रूपले सहयोग हुने विश्वास समेत पार्टीले व्यक्त गरेको छ.
Today's meeting also dwelt on Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli's upcoming state visit to China. Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli's upcoming China visit is to be focused on the implementation of previous agreements with the northern neighbor. The Premier's China visit has been scheduled for the 3rd week of coming Nepalese month of Mangshir.
एकदम छोटो भ्रमण हुन्छ. यसरी द्विपक्षीय भेटघाट र वार्ताहरू सकाएर उहाँ फर्किनुहुन्छ. मूलतः विगतमा चिनिया राष्ट्रपति नेपाल भ्रमण आउनु हुँदाखेरि भएका उच्चस्तरीय समझदारी र नेपालका राष्ट्रपतिज्यू र प्रधानमन्त्रीज्यूले चीन भ्रमण गर्दा भएका समझदारीहरूको कार्यान्वयनमै हाम्रो जोड हुनेछ. त्यसका अलावा स्वाभाविक रूपले द्विपक्षीय हितका अन्य विषयहरूमा पनि हामी केन्द्रित भएर छलफल गर्नेछौँ.
Preparations are also underway to turn the loan taken for Pokhara International Airport to grant. Deputy General Secretary of CPN-UML Gyawali said discussions are ongoing with the Ministry of Finance on the matter. Prime Minister Oli's China visit is the first state visit since he assumed office. CPN-UML Secretariat has also endorsed the name list of candidates for the December 1 by-election. The party is to contest in the polls on its own and has decided to organize an awareness assembly in the capital on 22nd of November. Now, CPN Maoist Center Chair Pushpa Kamal Dahal has said his party would initiate a campaign for a system to directly elect the president. Addressing the second municipal conference of Youth Communist League YCL, Dahal reiterated that he was compelled to quit the government as he stood against corruption and irregularities. He also said the current government was formed as the previous Maoist center-led government had fought for good governance. He also alleged the incumbent Prime Minister protecting the corrupt.
एउटा नयाँ आन्दोलन, एउटा नयाँ अभियान भ्रष्टाचारका विरुद्ध, व्यथितिका विरुद्ध, विकृतिका विरुद्ध फेरि एउटा अभियान चलाउने संकल्प मैले लिएको छु.
Dahal also said the incumbent government was incompetent and alleged it of showing the results of the works that his own government had done as their own achievements of the first 100 days. It is time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
But before today's question, let's take a look at the results from yesterday's poll. Yesterday we asked you what's your take on the involvement of Minister of Internal Affairs and Law of Koshi Province in human trafficking. 30% voted for option A, moral deviation, 10% for B, political infamy, and 60% for C, middlemen in play. Here's today's question. What are the reasons behind the delay in construction of the Narangad-Butwal road section, which was supposed to complete 3 years ago? Your options are A, helpless government, B, contractors' negligence, and C, lapses in preparations. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. The number of flights to and from Tribhuvan International Airport have reduced by 35% as the airport is to remain closed for 10 hours a day every day till March next year. However, amid fears of fare hikes, an agreement has been reached to keep the prices constant. Representatives of international airline companies, travel agencies and the government reached an agreement to not hike the flight fares to ensure easy availability and affordability. Based on the agreement, airline companies have also scrapped the provision of providing tickets to agencies in bulk. Likewise, the three sides also have agreed to avoid charging consumers arbitrarily and for the airline companies to determine the fares. The meeting was attended by representatives from Ministry of Culture, Tourism and Civil Aviation, Foreign Affairs and Labour, Employment and Social Security, along with airline companies and travel agencies. In case of violation of the agreement, one can file a complaint at the Civil Aviation Authority of Nepal, CAN. Now, the foundation for the Gautam Buddha International Airport in Bhairahwa was laid on January 15, 2015. The international airport intended to draw visitors from Buddhist nations straight to the birthplace of Gautam Buddha. Amid repeated delays, the airport construction concluded 2 years ago. However, flights to and from the airport had not been regular until today.
At 2:40 p.m. on Saturday, a Fly Dubai airplane carrying 159 passengers landed at the Gautam Buddha International Airport. The flight left 10 passengers there and headed for Tribhuvan International Airport in Kathmandu. At 10:30 p.m., Nepal Airlines carried passengers from Kathmandu to Bhairahwa and then flew to Dubai straight. A special welcome was in arrangement at the airport for the international flights.
विभिन्न डेस्टिनेसनहरुबाट चाहिँ विभिन्न कनेक्टिभिटी भएको चाहिँ एउटा बिजनेस हब र टुरिज्म हब पनि हो दुबई हैन त्योसँग गौतम बुद्ध इन्टरनेशनल एयरपोर्ट चाहिँ अहिले जोडियो आज है त्यसले गर्दाखेरि यो एकदमै हाम्रो लागि फ्लाइ दुबईको यहाँ आउनु हाम्रो लागि एकदम खुशीको कुरा हो.
2 years ago, Jazeera Airways had begun flights from the Bhairahwa airport. However, the service was discontinued citing problems in passenger number and management. This airline is to resume operation to and from Bhairahwa now on. Likewise, Thai Air Asia's plane also landed at the airport on 3rd of November. The airline's second flight came on the 8th and they are to operate 2 flights per week at the Bhairahwa airport on Mondays and Thursdays. Local businesses are elated with the latest development.
जुन चारवटा एयरलाइन्सहरुले यहाँ उडान सुरु गरेको छ यसले यहाँको निजी क्षेत्र मात्रै नभएर आम जनसमुदायमा पनि एक उत्साह चाहिँ जागेको छ र यसले चाहिँ निरन्तरता दिनुपर्छ.
पटक पटक चाहिँ सरकारलाई भनेका पनि छौं बुद्धिस्ट साइट्समा जति पनि अहिले हाम्रो एसियाका बुद्धिस्ट साइट्सहरु छ त्यहाँबाट चाहिँ नि फ्लाइटहरु चाहिँ नि ल्याउनलाई यहाँहरुले चाहिँ पहल गर्नुपर्छ भनेर हामीले अनुरोध पनि गरेका थियौं तर त्यो अनुसारको चाहिँ नि नीतिहरु बन्नु पर्यो.
There is a call on the government for efforts to encourage direct flights to the airport from Buddhist nations in order to attain the goal that was set while planning for the airport.
Now, in our Public Voice segment, today we've asked in several provinces what are the possible reasons behind the success of Nepali cinema. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
टच गर्न सक्ने खालको कथावस्तुहरू बोकेर चाहिँ जुन फिल्महरू आइरहन् त्यसले चाहिँ बिल्कुल राम्रो व्यापार गरिरहेछ।
अहिलेका फिल्म मेकरहरूले जस्तो नेपाली जनताले नेपाली दर्शकहरूले हेर्न चाहे अनुसारको फिल्म बनाइरहेछन्।
नेपाली कथावस्तु, नेपाली संस्कृति, नेपालीको भावनाले चाहिँ उतारेका छन् फिल्ममा।
समाजमा घट्ने विविध घटनाहरूलाई समेटेर फिल्म बनाइयो भने त्यो फिल्म चल्ने लाग्यो।
कथा निर्देशकहरूले राम्रो बनाउनु भएको छ। हामीले खोजे अनुसार त्यस्तै प्रस्तुतिहरू दिनु भएको छ।
दुःख पाका सुख पाका हैन सबै कुरा मौलिक रूपमा देखाउने हुनाले चाहिँ चलेको।
अल्पसंख्यकहरूको कथा चाहिँ नेपाली सिनेमामा राख्न थालेपछि यहाँको जाति जनजाति र यहाँको समग्र जनताले चाहिँ नेपाली सिनेमा मन पराउन थालेको भन्ने मेरो चाहिँ मूल्याङ्कन छ।
फिल्महरू अहिले हिट हुनुको कारण नै यही हो कि आफ्नो कल्चरहरू रिप्रेजेन्ट गरेको छ।
हाम्रो मधेसहरूको पनि अलिअलि त्यसमा कुराहरू बुझेर पनि त्यसमा राखिरहेछन् फिल्महरूमा हैन, अनि त्यो कल्चरहरू पनि त्यसमा एड गरिरहेछन् हामी मधेसीहरूलाई पनि राम्रो लागोस् भनेर।
जब तपाईँ मौलिकतामा आउनुहुन्छ नि मान्छे रुचाउँछ।
हामीहरूको नेपाली फिल्म अहिले बाहिरसम्म मुम्बईसम्म त हुन्छ नि इन्टरनेसनलमा पनि त्यो रिलिज भइरहेछ नि त।
नेपाली दर्शकहरूले रुचाएको कारणले गर्दाखेरि यो अगाडि नेपाली फिल्मलाई प्रोत्साहन गरेको देखिन्छ।
नेपालको स्टोरी त्यसलाई जस्ताको त्यस्तै फिल्ममा देखाउनुको त्यो पनि कारण हो।
पहिला भन्दा स्टोरी फिल्महरू पनि बन्दै आउने लाग्यो, त्यसले गर्दा हो।
Time now for international update. A senior advisor to President-elect Donald Trump says the incoming administration will focus on achieving peace in Ukraine rather than enabling the country to gain back territory occupied by Russia. Brian Lanza, a Republican Party strategist, told the BBC the Trump administration would ask Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky for his version of a realistic vision for peace, adding that if Zelensky comes to the table with the intention to claim Crimea as a condition for peace, that would mean that he is not serious. Russia annexed the Crimea Peninsula in 2014. 8 years later, it launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine and has occupied territory in the country's east. U.S. President-elect Trump has consistently said his priority is to end the war and stem what he characterizes as a drain on U.S. resources of military aid to Ukraine. During his election campaign, Trump repeatedly said he could end the war between Russia and Ukraine in a day, but never gave further details. Earlier this year, the U.S. House of Representatives approved a $61 billion package in military aid for Ukraine to help combat Russia's invasion. The U.S. has been the biggest arms supplier to Ukraine between February 2022 and the end of June 2024. It delivered or committed weapons and equipment worth $55.5 billion, according to Kiel Institute for the World Economy, a German research organization. We've got more news coming up, but right now it's time for yet another short break.
Sports news.
Nepal has lost to UAE by 13 runs in the ICC Under-19 Women's T20 World Cup Asia qualifiers in the match held at Dubai's Sevens Stadium. UAE had opted to bat first, having won the toss and posted 122 runs in the stipulated 20 overs, losing 7 wickets. Nepal, chasing a target of 123 runs, were limited to 109, losing 5 wickets. UAE's Emily Thomas could not open her account. Samyam Nidharak ran out at 8. UAE had lost 2 wickets in 12 runs. However, Lavanya Kenny and Rinita Rajit made a comeback for the team. The two partnered for the third wicket, collecting 66 runs. Kenny contributed personal 20 runs. Rajit scored 48. Induja Nandakumar went out at 12 runs. Riya Sharma claimed 3 wickets for Nepal, while captain Pooja Mahato, Krishna Gurung and Seema took 1 wicket each. In reply, Nepal failed to perform well right from the start. Nepali opener Sabitri Dhami went out for just 6 runs. Sana Praveen contributed 19 as Nepal collected 39 in 9.3 overs, losing its second wicket. Captain Pooja Mahato was short by just 2 runs for a half-century. Soni Pakrin added 19 runs. Towards bowling, Induja and Mehak Thakur claimed 1 wicket each. Nepal's Alisha Yadav and Soni were run out. Nepal had defeated Thailand by 67 runs in their first match and Kuwait by 108 runs on Thursday. Undefeated UAE have 6 points while Nepal have 4 points. Following today's defeat, Nepal must win the remaining matches. That is all for the moment. Up next is news in Nepali. Thank you for watching. Good night.